Bogey's breakdown.
Bam. Great. So, Celtics, strong defensive performance in game one. They led as much by 29 points at one point. Dallas was able to cut it down into the single digits by the time they got to the third quarter, but they just could not complete the comeback. Boston's defense was just phenomenal that day. What do you got to say about the defense?
Well, I can touch on the defense all day. I'm a defensive guy. Boston plays great defense. Holiday is one of my favorite players when it comes to playing on the defensive end. And he can also play on the offense.
He's one of my favorite players, too, because of his first name.
Yeah, Jrue.
Jrue. Like, if I could change the spelling on my name, I would do that.
I bet.
Jrue.
I bet. But, the way they play defense, if you watch on some of the breakdown when they break it, it's Kyrie and Luka trying to go one-on-one, and they have a wall built every time. You're going to see two or three guys. And every play that I watch, these guys, and they were great one-on-one players. But, the way Boston, they've done a great game plan of watching these guys and knowing how to keep them playing in the crowd. They're giving them no room to operate. And if I was Boston, I would do the same thing. You got two guys that can operate one-on-one, can score on anybody in the league. You have to let those guys see multiple bodies, and I think that's what Boston is doing. They'll beat one guy, it's another guy, and the other guy's still pursuing. So they got 2 to 3 guys on them at one time, and it's hard for them to make a play.
Yeah, it's they had him. They held Luka to 1 assist, which was a postseason career low for him. So what adjustments do you think Luka's got to make for the rest of the series?
I think to me, I think we got to. With Dallas, it's got to be more ball movement. You're playing in the Boston's hands if you're trying to go one-on-one because they're a great defensive team. They're not shifting. You're not making them move. You have to make a team like Boston move around. You got to move the pieces. If they can just sit and lock in on the ball, you're not going to score on them. So I think some of the adjustment, like Dallas has to move the basketball. It can't be one-on-one basketball against a team like Boston. They're too good defensively. They got guys that can guard, and if you beat the guy that's guarding you, they're great help defenders too. So the game plan for me, I think for Dallas, is to move the basketball. It's going to be hard to play one-on-one basketball. Luka and Kyrie are great offensive basketball players, but to beat a team in a series, the microscope is on you. And we're going to take these two guys out and make someone else beat us, and I think that's what Boston is focusing on. Because a guy like Luka and Kyrie are used to getting 30, 40 a night, easy. You make a guy that's not used to getting 30 or 40 a night, he can do it one night, but can he do it consecutive nights? And he's not used to doing that. A guy can come out and give you 30 one night. Might give you 20 the next time, but to consistently do that like they can do it, I'd rather make someone else do it like Boston.
Right.